know that Mother's Day is such a special day for all of us moms, but for one mom, our friend Tracy here, it means even more. 2 years ago on Mother's Day weekend, her life was forever changed. She is here today with the rest of her family, especially her son Jacolby, her oldest, and we've got Dalton and of course husband John over there. But we've been wanting to sort of share this story for a while, and this is kind of that perfect opportunity with Mother's Day weekend, because you said it's always going to mean something different now.
It will always be different for me.
So what happened 2 years ago?
Jacoby was playing baseball tournament in Dayton, Tennessee, and it was the last game, and him and his friend Evan were going for the ball. At the same time, they didn't call it, and Evan's knee went into Jacoby's side.
And most people thought, oh, is he going to be okay? But it was more like a collision. Nobody knew what really had happened.
Right. He finished the inning. He threw another. Got another kid out, throwing it from all the way outfield into the infield.
What did you feel, Jacolby?
It felt worse than what happened earlier that year when I bruised or fractured a rib. So I thought I broke it or something, and I was like, oh, you can probably play with a broken rib. So I decided to try to do it, but by the end of the inning, I couldn't run off the field. I had to walk. I couldn't make it to the dugout without stopping and stuff.
And he was actually airlifted, and you guys weren't there, right?
No, we were at the produce stand because Mother's Day weekend is the biggest weekend of our life.
Right, very, very busy. And so he was airlifted, and what happened? He had actually ruptured?
He had ruptured his spleen. The doctor from the little hospital called me and said, he's got a ruptured spleen, the chopper's here, we're flying him to Erlanger.
And it was very, very serious.
It was very serious.
And I know that you, of course, then went to the hospital. You were trying to get there as quickly as you could.
Yes.
And he, of course, looks great, made it just fine, but you said he is a miracle.
He is a miracle. If it was a God thing. If the chopper wasn't even supposed to be at that little hospital, it never is, but it was there. And the surgeon, when we got there, he told us Jacoby may have had 10, 15 minutes left of life. He had lost they had to give him 2 units of blood on the chopper and 9 units on the table.
And together now, you all celebrate Mother's Day, and I'm sure for you it's very difficult just hugging him a little tighter every Mother's Day.
Yes.
And you guys make this amazing dessert together. This is a family thing. So tell me about this dessert that you all prepare.
This is Jacoby and Dalton's favorite dessert. I call it Strawberry Dream Cake. And we start with angel food cake.
Okay.
You can buy your angel food cake or you can make it. We make our angel food cake, and you can get any recipe off the internet for angel food cake because there's so many different ones.
And that's my favorite. And of course, the strawberries are in.
That's right. Mr. Cooley from Strawberry Hill, he's got the best strawberries. And look how big these are. I mean, I was just shocked at how big they were when I picked them up.
And
yes.
yeah, you drive over there to South
Carolina. I drive all the way to Chesney.
Down there, Chris, to South Carolina.
Down.
And you get your strawberries.
Yes.
And then you bring them back in a big old truck, and you guys have plenty so that we can make this dessert. And Dalton's going to get us started over there. So tell us what he's adding to our mixer here.
Dalton is going to mix our cream cheese mixture. It's cream cheese, Cool Whip, and powdered sugar.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that we'll be layering our cake with. And Jacoby can start pinching. What you do is you take your angel food cake and you just make little pinches off of it to cover the bottom layer of your 9x13 pan.
Okay. So Jacolby, do you help your mom make this at home when she's getting ready for Mother's Day?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? When you're not at
often.
school, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to let you guys continue working on this dessert. Of course, the strawberries are in, the beautiful flowers that we see. It is all over there at Stanley's Produce. When we come back, we're going to finish talking about that story, talk a little bit about his recovery, and talk a little bit about this strawberry dessert. It is right there on West Market Street in Johnson City.